Joshua Graham. Are there any more mines to worry about? Are you guys chill yet? I'm running out of legs to blow off of myself. I've got horrible news about human anatomy and how many of those we usually have. What? Steel firebomb?
Shadow of a ghost.
There is a corpse that has died in a cave-in, and the bomb says you steal it. I'm sorry, is he using it still? These guys, it's unsurprising that these guys went on to make Outer Worlds. I'm just like, their use of their way of marking what is and isn't stealing is just nonsensical in every game they make.
We should have given you a better welcome on your first visit to Zion. But from what I hear, the Whitelegs beat us to it. Whitelegs seem to be the only visitors we have these days. And I wouldn't have expected anyone from the Mojave to come looking for us. And you're a courier, no less. Not the one I was expecting, but I suppose he wouldn't have come with a caravan. I don't know if you were close to the other members of your group, but you have my sympathy. I pray for the safety of all good people who come to Zion, even Gentiles. But we can't expect God to do all the work.
Okay. Even Gentiles, as in non-Jewish people. Do you change the bandages still, or is it like just a mask? I imagine you've healed by now, because people talk about Hoover Dam as being the distant past, so you shouldn't need the bandages for skin reasons anymore, beyond how you look now. But that has to be like a wildly inefficient way of covering your face. Like, that can't be a great time. How do you know so much about what happened to me?
The dead horses are capable scouts. Nothing passes into or out of Zion without my hearing of it.
I came here with the Happy Trails Caravan Company to make contact with the new Canaanites.
Happy Trails. I remember. They were good friends. I have bad news for your employers. New Canaan was destroyed, its citizens scattered. All because of the Whitelegs. And Caesar, of course. The Whitelegs want to join the Legion. Caesar's rite of passage is the destruction of the new Canaanites, almost assuredly because of me. The good news is that we can help you find your way back. Daniel, one of the other new Canaanites, has made many maps of the region. The bad news is that we can't help you right now, not with everything that's going on.
I'm not gonna leave without offering to help. What can I do?
You're a good neighbor to us. We all go through periods of darkness. In such times, we can turn to the Lord. But it's good to have friends. Daniel and I need pre-war tools to help us navigate beyond Zion. Should we need to evacuate, these instruments will be vital to us. Normally, we would have some of the dead horses or sorrows look for them. But many pre-war buildings in the valley are taboo. They won't go inside.
Why don't you or Daniel do it?
We are responsible for leading and protecting the sorrows and dead horses. They are smart people, but not as worldly as you or I. I am preparing the dead horses for war, and Daniel is preparing the sorrows for other things.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Follow Chalk can help you find your way around the valley. He's inexperienced, but he knows enough of our language to ignore the taboos about pre-war buildings.
Well, alright. We came here with a now dead caravan to find a now dead city. He really just keeps saying that. There's just not enough lines for these companions they made for these DLCs. They just repeat the same thing so often. It's funny how much the thing that brought us here was a contrivance just to get us here, and the entire premise is out the window immediately. It just is not relevant to the story.
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
What'd you say about a courier? What were you expecting?
Caesar would never admit this openly, but he knows that I'm alive. I've killed enough of his frumentari and assassins that have come looking. I've heard one of them travels the Mojave as a courier. Most of Caesar's agents meet a fitting end in NCR territory, but maybe this one survived.
I've met Caesar, you know. What do you think he would say if I told him you were here?
I think that would put him and you in a difficult position. Caesar has agents looking for me, but he won't admit I'm alive. And even if you killed me, he can't acknowledge that. To do so would be to admit I had never died, that Caesar made a mistake. No, he lives by his lies and shall die by his lies. There is no escaping it.
Turns out it's non-ideal to kill somebody by lighting them on fire and then throwing them in water. Those don't complement each other. Pray. God? What are you talking about?
I am a new Canaanite. We believe we are the heirs of a spiritual tradition given to our ancestors thousands of years ago. We have made and kept covenants with our Lord God to honor his laws. In exchange, we are promised eternal salvation after this life. A day will come when our Lord returns to judge us all. Until then, we must honor his laws and start others along the path of salvation if we can. That's why we trade with others and work the tribes. We have more than food and medicine to offer. Good news is our most valuable commodity.
Good news, everybody. We solved reality. We know the answer. First people to ever propose that. Huh. If you say so.
Whether there is a god or not, his existence doesn't depend on what you believe or what I say. There is much to be skeptical of in this world, so it no longer surprises me to learn how many people don't really believe in anything. But I believe that our Lord was made flesh as Jesus Christ and died to redeem me, and you, and the Sorrows, even the Whitelegs, everyone.
How nice of him. Nice guns.
In the Great Basin and Colorado Plateau, all tribes are known for a specific weapon. Whitelegs are known for their big submachine guns, storm drums. They broke into an armory near Spanish Fork and have been using them for years. Of course, the dead horses have their wooden war clubs, and even the Sorrows have their Yao Guai gauntlets. This type of .45 automatic pistol was designed by one of my tribe almost 400 years ago. Learning its use is a new Canaanite rite of passage.
Yeah, I don't think I want to be in the Wooden Clubs tribe if there's a submachine gun tribe. That seems like a bad matchup for me. It's less of a rock, paper, scissors, Fire Emblem Advanced Wars matchup and more of a just you lose matchup. You run the show around here?
I wouldn't say that. I am the acting war chief for the Dead Horses. They look up to me for such matters, but I only have the authority they give me. Daniel is the spiritual leader and main link of the new Canaanites to the Sorrows. He's up in the Narrows right now.
What's going on with all these tribes?
A great deal. There are 3, make that 4 tribes here in Zion. You've already met the Whitelegs on the way in. In this camp, you'll find Dead Horses. In the Narrows, the Sorrows. And finally, there's Daniel and myself. We're new Canaanites.
Why did the Whitelegs attack my caravan?
They attack everyone who isn't a Whiteleg, especially caravans. They don't know how to survive on their own, so they have to raid. But as for why they are here, they are trying to wipe us out. All of us. They want to join Caesar's legion, and they can only prove their worth by destroying the new Canaanites and everyone we shelter.
That was just dangerously close to wipe them out. All of them. Do they speak our language?
Most don't. It's been hundreds of years since the war. They've developed their own languages. Take the dead horses. We think they were originally refugees from a place called Rez, east of the Grand Canyon. They speak a combination of Rez and a language spoken by travelers who were visiting Rez when the bombs fell. Over time, the two languages blended. I was a translator years ago, but it's hard to keep up with all of the tribal variations.
Is Rez just short for reservation? Like they were off the res? Does the valley belong to the dead horses?
The valley belongs to God, but no. The dead horses live at Dead Horse Point, up the Colorado River. They came here because I asked them to. Before I returned to the fold, I visited them years earlier. I looked much different then, but I left an impression on them. I taught them how to hunt more efficiently, how to maintain their weapons and pre-war equipment. When I returned, they showed their appreciation.
Why haven't I seen any sorrows in the valley?
The Sorrows have many skilled hunters among them, but no warriors. They have not had to deal with war or raiders for decades. Even though they can hunt a full-grown Yaoguai, they don't know how to deal with the Whitelegs. That's why we're here.
Are the new Canaanites really a tribe?
We wear more clothing than them and understand more about technology. But we're still a tribe, a linked family of families. The Boneyard, Phoenix, New Vegas, they're just places, metal and stone. New Canaan dies, but the tribe lives on. When the walls come tumbling down, when you lose everything you have, you always have family. And your family always has tribe.
Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
I have some gear that needs repairs.
Let me have a look. My tribe may take too much pride in its mechanical talents, but in truth, we are intrigued by the workings of a fine firearm.
Well, I need my shit fixed. 14 grand! Oh, it's for some of this other bullshit probably, right? Okay, my armor is only gonna be like 9 grand, but oh my god. Wow, it's expensive to get this stuff repaired. Damn. And this is why we get big gold bars. Can I ask you some personal questions?
Right now, I'd like you to focus on helping Daniel. Maybe there will be time later.
You have anything to trade?
We do. Though the Whitelegs destroyed New Canaan, they didn't destroy all of our supply caches. All forms of currency are recognized here. Caps, NCR dollars, even Legion coin. Take a look.
It's in a book. Sorry. Get rid of that. Looking for Legion Denathrius, I believe, or whatever. Nope. Don't want that, don't want that, don't want that, for that, for that. There we go. What exactly do you have? Weapons that I probably don't want. Few healing items. Mostly just a chance to recoup a wee tad of the loss of all the money I spent on repairs, which is honestly probably what most of his caps are. It's just what I gave him to repair my stuff. Goodbye.
God be with you.
Alright, well, we're about to get a feel out for like... we're about to feel out like 4 different factions. Why is there an exit like behind you? Was that a gunshot I heard? Chuckles, I'm in danger? Okay. Those really are just around, aren't they? Can I survive jumping in the water from up here? Save a little time. Oh, I can slide down here. Lean right. All right. So we're looking for the other new Canaanite for context and whatnot. Let's maybe not drink this stuff.
I hear some odd things about the civilized lands outside Zion. Is there really a giant thunder lizard people live inside?
Will this actually lead where I want it to? Yep, nope, just keep going. What is that? Oh, it looked like it was floating. I guess that was just the reflection. We'll be fine. Everything's fine. I hope there's a way out of this water. I don't know if that's gonna be the case. Is this the thing that where the ant was earlier?
Still nothing here.
Oh.
Still nothing here.
This is filled with dead children. And a teacher.
See this? This is why your own 2 feet are better than any cart. Whether it's pulled by critters or goes on its own.
I don't know if anyone's begging for a comparison of, I don't think anyone wants your opinions about vehicles right now, man. This is, a bunch of dead children. Search the ruins of the crashed scout bus for a compass. Oh, okay. Oh, that... This compass is broken but can be possibly restored to fully functioning state. Repair. That's the thing I'm specifically good at. There's the Zion fishing lodge for walkie-talkies. Whoa. That's a bit out of the way too. Okay. We're gonna want to get back upstairs if I can. Probably loop around if this does not let me. Getting around here is going to be a little bit of a challenge. Verticality problems. All right, let's repair my leg. There we go. Maybe eat a candy or something.
Shh!
Hi! I don't think we're friends. Oh, there's more. Get him! I don't feel like walking that way. If they want to fight that bad, they can follow me. More? Yes? No? There's dark around here. Oh, here comes one. Oh, I really don't recommend this. Self-identify as the pain maker. Well, you did show up and pain happened. So I guess congrats on your whole life journey.
When Zion was friendly enough, folks could make camp wherever they pleased and not worry about whitelegs and deadly critters.
I think you were always worried about critters. To some extent. We're just hoofing it all slow like. What am I hearing? Oh, hey. Look at this guy. Probably was that guy. And the mole rats and whatnot. This whole world's friend-shaped. Look at these goobers. So you don't have to worry about deadly critters. Me and critters go way back. We're besties. Man, on the other hand. The most dangerous game. Why are Yaguai so mean in this game?
Never stood a chance, did they?
Guys, we used to get along.
Whoa! Here we go.
Where'd he go? Oh,
Gotcha.
those ones look real big. I will not win that fight. We're not doing that. We're not. Oh, a Yaguai cave. Well, that's a great sign for me. Nothing bad gonna happen there. Okay, goody. So yeah, crossing the bridge was a mistake. Alright, well, people would just be disappointed in me if I just ignored the promise of a Yaguai cave. If this cave somehow still is also full of mines, I swear to God. I would be very unnerved. Honestly, watch it be that way. It's like this is just completely packed full of mines, spike traps, tripwires. They're extremely sophisticated Yaguai. Don't turn your back on them, you never know what they're up to. They're making some noises out there.
And nailed their corpses to the cliffs.
I am going to be 80% fungus by the end of this DLC. It's going to slowly replace all of my biomatter as I subsist entirely off of that. Like how high school me survived entirely off of Red Baron French bread pizzas, and college me and post-college early YouTube me survived entirely off of red bean paste buns, which I miss now and want more of, actually. What? Okay. Weird dead end. Usually those aren't around. Might be a weird modular design modular cave that they just awkwardly blocked up. I'm in danger.
Fighting time. Got anything?
Not afraid of the kids.
That's that then.
Oh, that's a little grim. Was this entire cave just the kids? Or all the mamas gonna be really angry at me now? Oh, I was definitely expecting a mama bear.
So I finally get to explore all those taboo places without the other scouts yelling at me? Can't wait.
They told me the jet would give me the jitters. They told me the jet would give me the jitters. Can I mute my companions in this game? Oh my god. They just... they're pretty long lines. And they say them every 5 minutes. I start to miss the jet would give me the jitters line because it was quick. It's not quite exactly the same as last time where the guy was constantly saying he was going to kill me any minute now, totally gonna murder me, here he comes, gonna murder me. And then I'm like, wow, I'm shocked that he turned on me and I had to fight him. But for a relatively lengthy DLC, we've heard all of his lines a lot already. And presumably we were already out of them, and now we're just gonna hear them a lot more for the next, like, 6 hours. It's gonna be a little rough. Alright, so there's some kind of... Oop. There's some kind of little achievement for killing, like, 10 Yao Guai in this DLC, it looks like. Maybe it gives you, like, an experience spike if you do it. Definitely thought there was gonna be at least one mama bear in there, or if not that, like, even straight up like a boss fight bear, like the Yao Guai. That kind of came and went. This place is a bit unusual in that whenever I go in the water, I don't get like oop. We're just trying to go back this way. I don't get a RADS notification. That's a good sign. I'm not just immediately melting and getting cancer and so on. Hello. Yeah. That was abrupt. That was very startling. Did he back away? Oh, that dick. Sitting here trying to wait for him to approach me. I wanted to use distance to my advantage. Or the lack thereof, specifically. Oh, no, now he's chasing me down. Does he have an animal? I think he has a dog running with him, but the dog's currently not aggro. And my animal companion trait's making him... Oh, here he comes. Stuck on terrain. You prick. Getting stuck on terrain. Come over here. Come over here. My god, he's stuck. Eh? Fuck it. Where'd he go? There he is. Bye-bye. The dog just runs off. They're just not loyal like they used to be. Dog didn't give a shit. I don't think you were a great owner, honestly. My My animal friend trait thing is having very funny interactions with this DLC. What freaking... Oh, hey guy. How you doing?
For as long as I remember, the dead horses have thought that places of the old world were taboo.
This DLC is just full of chill dudes that don't mind. Just hanging out, looking at me. Hey, buddy. All the enemies are so chill that the dogs that are supposed to be attacking me alongside the white legs also don't attack me. They just leave. It's really funny. It's not how that's supposed to go. Seems incorrectly implemented. Because the animal friend has not helped me against Legion dogs and so on up until now. And then the Yaogwai will attack me, because they just decide Yaogwai are enemies in this zone, but they're specifically programmed separately from everything else, it seems. I have a giant stick. It's bad for you. No! Alright. That SMG is worth a bit. Maybe I should hold on to it. Not that sledgehammer, though. Yeah, I accidentally looted all. That dreaded A button. The equip load destroyer.